So we are right here at the 2024 Karibu Kili Fair, and right now we are at the Serengeti Balloon Safaris stand. And yes, would you kindly introduce yourself and what role you play in the Serengeti Balloon Safaris establishment?
Right. My name is Pascal. I'm the head of marketing and sales. I play a vital role in the company.
What is a company without marketing?
Exactly. I mean, so we do well. We're the pioneers of balloon in Tanzania. So my role is to basically make sure that everybody knows about us, and especially with the clientele that we have in Tanzania. And the clientele, most of our clientele come from outside. So I try to make sure that everybody from outside, when they come to Tanzania, have the most amazing experience when they're on their safari. And this is why Serengeti Balloon Safaris is the highlight of everyone's safari when they come to Tanzania.
How long is the balloon safari ride? And another thing that somebody might want to find out is, how safe is it?
Well, when it comes to safety, we are the best in the business. This is why we carry a very hefty insurance cover of $10 million with no individual supplement. So this covers the guest himself, which is the most important, the tour operator, and ourselves as well. And in insurance, this is the highest policy that you can ever get. And this is why when you're looking for a balloon operator, always try check the kind of insurance that they hold as well. And we are also the first balloon company in the world to actually introduce a safety belt inside a hot air balloon.
Wow, that's the first at almost everything. So you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
How has the year been for you so far? As we also, as you speak to that, what are your expectations for the last 6 months of 2024?
So we've started off the year quite well. I mean, we've surpassed most of our targets monthly. And I think we're on to a good pace of probably going to fly more than 20,000 people this year.
That's a huge number. For the person in Europe, in China, and in the USA planning their trip to Africa, and of course, local Tanzanians, why should they add a balloon safari to their bucket list?
So, like I said, I mean, I don't think there are very few things that you can do in this world that money can buy. And I think a balloon safari should be on the top of everyone's list because it's definitely a bucket list experience. Like I said, everybody who comes to Tanzania and they have on safari, a lot of people they see the balloons flying in the morning and they're like, wow, I want to do that. And it wasn't even on their list, but they end up doing it, and it seems like it's always been the best thing that they would do on their safari. So even if you go into our TripAdvisor, they will tell you this is the highlight of the safari.
How affordable is it for the local person thinking, wow, maybe with that hefty insurance cover, it could be out of my pocket size?
So I think when it comes to experiences, I am a big believer of investing in experiences. So we only have one life to live, and if you don't live the most out of it, money we can make every day, but experiences can be lived only once. So this is why a lot of people, it's only 1.1 million for a normal Tanzanian. But at that time, a lot of people might think, oh, it's expensive, but this is an experience and a story you might even come to tell your grandchildren when you're older, because this is a memory that lasts a lifetime.
And for the routes, what routes am I going to get if I go on the balloon safari? What things am I likely to see?
So, well, we can never guarantee you to see that you're going to see the migration or you're going to see certain animals, but we can definitely tell you that we're going to have an amazing experience on it. So this is why we only employ the best pilots in the world, because our pilots are like safari guides. So it's like having a safari guide but up in the air. And this is why we only employ the best pilots in the world. So even the ballooning champion in the world is actually a Serengeti Balloon Safaris pilot.
Wow, yeah, the first at everything. You guys are keeping the standards up.
We are trying to set the bar and keep it high as always.
Okay, so but what's the route like? Like which areas are you likely going to pass
So we fly in 3 different national parks. So we fly in Central Serengeti every single day. And of course, sometimes during different seasons, we have our seasonal sites. So we fly around the border of Ngorongoro and Serengeti in the Jutu area between December to March. So this is the time when the wildebeest come to give birth to their calves. So we call it a calving season. And as the migration starts moving upwards, actually up north, this is when we'll open up Western Serengeti and Northern Serengeti. So this is when now the migration goes to cross over back into Mara. So these are, and of course now we are flying in Tarangire. So for a lot of people who want to do a day trip, it's still possible to do a balloon safari in Tarangire or in Ruaha, where it's a more exclusive park.
Then we have those people who are perhaps this year planning to get married, and they are planning their honeymoon. Why should they think of this as just the climax of them celebrating their love?
Like I said, investing in memories and getting married is one of those things that it's a milestone in your life. And how else would you rather celebrate it than doing one of the best experiences in the world and doing it in a hot air balloon? I think your wife will always love you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.